Welcome to Spotlight on Lakewood. I'm Mayor Adam Paul. We have many wonderful restaurants in the city of Lakewood, and I'm here today at Gabys German Eatery, a brand new restaurant in the city of Lakewood with owner Gaby Berben.
Hello.
How are you today?
Thank you very much, Mayor.
Yeah.
I'm very fine, thank you.
Good. So tell us about the restaurant. You just opened.
Yes.
Yeah. And how are things going?
Things are going very well. We could realize the little dapper in the summertime, but now business is picking up again, and we feel very welcome here in Lakewood, and we have a lot of returning customers, which is always a good sign, and I'm pretty happy with that.
You're fairly new to Colorado.
Yes.
What made you decide to come here and open a restaurant?
Well, it's a kind of a little story. I came into the country in 2010. We were kind of familiar already with Denver because my husband has two brothers living here, and our daughter attended Cherry Creek High School half a year before. So we were kind of eager and comfortable with going to Colorado and to Denver, and we started my first business, Gabbys Soups and More, in 2011, May 2011, and we did sell frozen soups on the farmers market in Denver Metro.
And this is probably a no-brainer, but why German food?
Why German food? Well, I grew up with a very innovative mother, and she used to cook, and I simply picked it up. She never was forcing me into cooking, but yeah, you inhale it. And yeah, I love to cook. I always did. I love to cook for people. I think it's a very social thing.
Yeah, so that was actually my next question. And you grew up always cooking, and did you really learn a lot of this from your mother?
Yes, a lot from my mother, a lot from my aunt. You see the two ladies here in the background.
How wonderful.
Yeah. So it was kind of natural. I was thinking, what can I do when I go to America? And I thought, okay, I can cook, and I knew Americans like German food.
Yeah. Absolutely, especially authentic, right? And
yeah.
It's always a little bit different. You know, it's one thing if maybe an American is here with a German restaurant, but having somebody who came from a certain part of the country, you have different flavors, different techniques
right.
that add a little bit more uniqueness, and I think that's what people really appreciate.
Yes, that's true, and it's not easy to get all the ingredients which are kind of right. authentic. It took me, for example, half a year to find the right sausage for my lentil soup, but you can manage.
But you found it.
Yes,
you
I did.
That's great. So let's talk about the menu. What types of traditional food are you serving?
Old-fashioned food, really like my slogan, food like grandmas. It's what grandmothers and mothers used to do for Sundays, like sauerbraten, rouladen, and dumplings. Dumplings are my nemesis. I'm always trying to make them, and I often fail. I hope to accomplish it for future reference on Sundays because it's so traditional and people keep asking me for it. So yeah, I'm working on that.
And for our viewers who might know, what is sauerbraten?
Sauerbraten is marinated beef. I marinate mine in vinegar and balsamico vinegar and red wine for 10 days, plus the spices, and then it gets braised, and you use the marinade for enriching the sauce.
And these are all family recipes?
Kind of, yeah. You know, many mothers and aunties in Germany, they just cooked it,
right.
and without having the books with it, and you pick it up. I could recall how to make a sauerbraten without any problem.
So then tell me, is there a favorite that you have or one that's really special to you?
Rouladen. I love rouladen.
Okay.
They are a beef roll. You have a very thin cut slice of beef, and you spread mustard and bacon over it, and a pickle and onions, and then you roll it up and braise it. And this is something for me like, this tastes like home. Totally like home.
That sounds incredible. Is that on the menu, or
yes,
is that a special?
It is on the menu.
I'll
yes,
have
of
to try
course.
That. So I know that your husband Stan helps you out.
Yes.
If you have no recipes, you just teach him off the top of your head?
I'm the chef here, I cook, and Stan is the assistant. He's the sous chef. He does things which don't require cooking, but require also a lot of attention and work, like doing the pierogies, like doing the brats, setting up the tables, assembling an order, and all things like that, while I'm busying myself still in the kitchen during our
Sure.
store hours.
So
yeah.
he's good at doing what he's told.
Absolutely, totally,
great.
yes.
So I hear the cakes or desserts are incredible. People keep coming back for them. What are the most popular?
German cheesecake next to Black Forest cherry cake and apple strudel. These are the three top hits.
Top hits.
Yes, yeah.
And so for, say, an apple strudel, how long does that take to make?
It takes a couple of hours because I really do the puff pastry from scratch.
Wow.
So you have to roll it out, fold it up, put it in the fridge, get it out again, repeat that procedure 5 to 6 times, and then have the apples cut and just fill it with apples, sugar, and cinnamon.
Incredible. And I know you take great pride in not only the finished product, but what you put into it, and you try to
Yes.
find the best products available to put in.
Most of my ingredients are organic, and I pay attention to high quality because I think that increases really the quality and the flavor of your menu. And yeah, I think it's important to pay attention to what you eat.
Very much so. Well, for a lot of Americans, one of the most familiar German foods is bratwurst.
Yes.
And I guess I'm going to learn how to cook it German
Yes,
style. So
yes.
should we head back and check it
Yes,
out?
absolutely.
Okay,
You're very
great.
welcome.
All right, so we're back in the kitchen. Gabby's gonna help teach me how to make a wonderful dish that you serve here.
Yes.
And we're gonna make a little bit for the crew because I think they're hungry. So let's start with some bratwurst.
Yeah,
So we
in the
come over
steamer.
here. Got them in the
You
steamer.
get brat out.
Woohoo! So tell me about the brats.
It's veal and pork. It's very tasty and very traditional.
So this is a traditional style.
Absolutely, yes.
So we do some grapeseed oil.
Yes, please.
Just the top.
Yeah, just the
Okay.
top. Sprinkle it. Be generous. It's fine. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then comes the sauerkraut and
Okay.
the onions, please.
So we're gonna get a scoop of sauerkraut.
Yes.
So is this
That's fine,
your
absolutely.
recipe for sauerkraut?
No, it's actually coming from Poland. It's really fermented sauerkraut,
Oh, wow.
and it's imported from Poland.
Okay.
It's really lovely.
Now we need some onions.
Yes,
Because
please.
what's bratwurst
Yes.
without
What is the brat
sauerkraut
with
and onions?
good onions?
Do I
yes.
mix, or-
No, place them next to the brat. Yeah.
Okay, there we
And
go.
now it would be time to probably take the first turn.
So, are you
the brat?
hiring? Could you use a grill guy back there?
I could use one. That would really stand for a little bit. Yes. If you
Oh.
please be so kind and
You bet.
turn the onions.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Scoop them up and toss them around. Yes, very good.
There we go. Do I do the same?
Same with the sauerkraut,
Okay.
please. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, that sticks a little bit more. Doesn't matter. Great.
Don't want to make a mess here. Okay, there we go.
Now it's time to place one of the plates under the cutter.
Oh, that's kind of cheating. Stan doesn't cut these by hand.
Then you can place one of the
Okay.
sausages
So
into
I'll
the
put a sausage in here.
cutter. Give it a good push.
Woohoo.
Yes,
There we
very
go.
good.
So we have that now, and then we take
And-
some of the onion.
Yeah, and also the first is sauerkraut.
Okay, so we'll take some of that.
Yeah,
Little onion.
wonderful job. A little bit more, yes.
There we go. So we have one up here.
Good portion. Usually we put on a little bit more, but that doesn't matter right now.
And
you
then
can
you
can
finish
use it
it
all.
with some wonderful mustard, right?
Yes, we have Dijon mustard, and in the future I will have homemade mustard because I own a Thermomix, and I can make in the future my mustard myself, which is really
Very
a cool
cool.
thing. Yes, I have a couple of recipes already downloaded, and I will make them in my new wonderful sous chef, my Thermomix. It's a German machine, which is really helpful.
Very cool. Well, let's go eat these.
Yes.
Let's go test it out. It looks incredible.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. If you get a chance, come out and visit Gaby and Stan. These small businesses are the lifeblood of our city, and so we want to thank you for picking Lakewood. Tune in, check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and remember, together we'll do great things.
Thank you a lot, Adam, for
You're
coming
welcome.
in. Wonderful job here at the
Thank you.
griddle.
That was fun.